20 plus years ago, I met the love of my life. He walked me to class. He was the best little spoon I ever had. And yes, Kathy, earmuffs, he was my first kiss. Some years later, Corey walks up to me. He says, "Hey, I think I'm gonna ask that hot office girl out on a date." And you know, me and Corey, I say, "Do it." "You won't." Sure enough, he does. Goes on a first date. I go, yeah, that's cool. Then about 10 years later, he shows up at my doorstep. He says, "Hey, I think I'm gonna marry Annie." And I said, "Slow down. Don't you think you're rushing things?" It's been a long time. The moment Corey came home for that first date, I knew it was trouble. I lost the love of my life.
Today's date, June 24th, 2022.
My best friend's getting married.
You know, I thought about being like, and I'm gonna be fucking married today, but that might be a little crash. So, so I might just say, and I'm getting married today. He went to my parents, like asked for like my hand in marriage, like the, you know, old-fashioned way.
I asked Dwayne for permission, of course. We had a great conversation. We probably had a bourbon or two. He had mentioned, you know, I'm gonna grab Karen and I'm gonna bring her into the garage, but first we're gonna play a little trick on her and we're gonna tell her you're here to ask for a loan to purchase a new car.
And so I went back to the house and I said, "That's why I came." And she was so disappointed.
My dad said you could see like the blood like fall from her face because she was like so convinced that he was going to propose.
And I come back into the garage. He kind of nods and looks at the chair I was sitting in, and the ring box was there. So I knew what he asked him at that point. And of course it was, "Yes, please, take her."
Corey has always been so kind. He's so funny.
He's the life of the party. He's got like a large personality. He's a big talker. He can like make friends with anybody. He's like just that kind of guy.
My favorite thing about Corey's gotta be his loyalty. He's always there for me, makes me laugh, smile, cry.
He's always been there for me. He's been my ride or die for forever.
Just a kind, great guy. I have a lot of respect for him, the way he treats Annie, and it's very special.
My favorite thing about Annie is that she is very passionate.
Annie loves great food, good drinks, good girlfriends.
She's really a determined woman, and that really comes out when she really believes in something. There's no question about it.
I'm a very happy-go-lucky girl. Just a sweetheart.
She is selfless beyond words and will do anything for a friend.
How do I look? Oh, it looks cool, doesn't it? Isn't it pretty? I know. This bird's cool, isn't it? Wow. I know.
There's the bride.
My love for you is bottomless. Oh my gosh. Annie, what a journey. After 12 years here, we are on the day of our wedding. As you sit reading this letter, I know you look beautiful. After today, I get to call you my wife, and that makes me the most fortunate person in the world. Now, are you still awkwardly reading this letter out loud in front of the camera? What are you waiting for? Open your gift already, Corey. Oh, God, that's gorgeous.
Corey, AKA husband. Can't even get through the beginning. Happy best day ever. I'm saving all of the sappy stuff for our vows. So for now, I'll keep it simple. I love you and wouldn't want to do life with anyone else but you. I also know that you're probably cringing having to read this on camera, which has me laughing. She's gonna laugh at this. I can't wait to see you soon and create amazing memories to add to this incredible life. Love, Annie. Movado. Woo! She has style. I have a watch to wear for my wedding day.
You look very handsome.
Let me see.
Welcome to the most cherished family and friends of Annie and Corey. These two individuals fell in love and have remained in love so deeply and so completely that tonight they make a bond whereby their hearts, their bodies, and their souls shall be united as one in marriage for the rest of their days. Happiness in marriage is not something that just happens. A good marriage must be created. In the art of marriage, the little things are the big things. It is never being too old to hold hands. It is remembering to say I love you once each day. It is never going to sleep angry. It is forming a circle of love that gathers in the whole family. It is not marrying the right partner. It is being the right partner. So Annie and Corey, your commitment to marriage is your pledge to each other of a lifetime of love, choosing each other every day, and being the right partner. May you enter your marriage confident in the love and trust you have created thus far. Let your marriage challenge you not to lose yourself in one another, but rather to walk side by side in the same direction. Do you, Annie, take Corey to be your husband? Do you promise to love him, comfort him, and honor him all the days of your life?
I do.
And do you, Corey, take Annie to be your wife? Do you promise to love her, comfort her, and honor her all the days of your life?
I do.
Now that you have spoken the words and performed the rites that unite your lives, I am privileged to present to all of you for the very first time as husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. Annie and Corey Case. You may now kiss the bride.
They balance each other out. Corey's really goofy and Annie is just so poised.
They're very playful, and I think the best parts of their personalities come out even more when they're together.
They complement each other. I mean, they're the perfect couple. There's so many things that are so positive about those two. I've known them forever. They're so compatible. They're perfect for each other. A lot of good years coming ahead.
Has like an old-fashioned tattoo on his arm. He's a big old-fashioned drinker. So I planned this bourbon bar experience. We have 3 different old-fashioned versions named after different cats that we've had in our lives.
First of all, I want to congratulate the bride and groom. So anyway, we're going to have a great time this evening, everybody. We're sure are happy that you all have come. Have a wonderful time.
Let's hear it for the newlyweds, Mr. and Mrs. Annie and Corey Page.
On behalf of Annie and myself, we'd like to thank everyone for being here tonight. We also want to take this moment to thank Karen and Dwayne because we wouldn't be able to have the wedding of our dreams without you. So thank you. Now, having said that, tonight is also for all of you. So eat, drink, dance, and if now someone kindly get me another drink and let's get this party started.
Annie loves Corey more than anything I've ever seen. She keeps him in line. She keeps me in line. Annie and Corey, congratulations. Your love is undeniable. It's a privilege to watch you guys grow as a family. Please raise your glasses to the most loving, the most beautiful couple that's fucking in love that I know. Still alive.
When Annie first started talking to me about Corey Case, the cute boy who worked with us at the pool, I knew it was going to be something special. Annie was very particular of whom she gave her time and attention to, especially when it came to boys. On your own, you are both incredibly charismatic, magnetic people who I feel lucky to call my friends, but together you are perfect. Cheers to a lifetime of happiness. I love you both.
Annie, from the moment you said no when I asked you out on the first date 13 years ago, I knew we would be standing here today. It's strange to think about, but I can barely remember a time in my life when we were not together. That means I can barely remember a time that I was not in love with you. I vow to you that I will always put you first before any other. I vow to travel the world with you. I vow to be your foodie partner for life and always share the adventure of finding the next best dish. I vow to always take care of you when you are sick. I vow to show you the respect that you deserve. And I vow to never give you less than 100% of myself.
One of my favorite parts of our relationship is that we truly grew up together and we've been through so many phases of life and have always had the consistency of each other. I love that you are an amazing kitty dad. I love that you have the ability to make any situation hilarious, especially when I need to take life a little less seriously. And most importantly, I love our unwavering commitment to always put each other first. I want our marriage to be the same version of ourselves, because if we made it this far, we must be doing something right. So I vow to keep always being on your team and being your #1 supporter. I vow to love you forever, because out of everything in life, you're the best part.